Long ago, in a quiet monastery high in the mountains, there lived a young monk named Nima. He was kind and eager to learn, but easily frustrated whenever he didn't see quick results. One morning, after meditation, the wise old abbot called Nima to him and said, "Nima, come with me. I have a task for you." He led Nima to an open field beside the monastery where a pile of large stones lay scattered on the ground. "Build a wall from these stones, one stone each day. Do this after your daily chores and prayers." Then the abbot walked away, leaving Nima with the stones and a hammer. Nima bowed to the abbot, accepting the task. The first day, he laid the foundation stone with care, placing it squarely and smoothing the edges. As the sun set over the mountains, he felt a sense of calm and satisfaction. The next day, he added another stone. The third day, another, and the fourth day, two. But soon he became restless. "This will take forever," he thought. "Why can't I build it faster and be done?" The idea of spending so many days on such a simple task made him impatient. One afternoon, Nima decided to work quickly and place many stones at once. So he hurried, stacking them carelessly atop each other. To him, it seemed impressive, a tall wall rising fast. But in reality, each stone was unstable, leaning precariously on the others. He imagined showing the wall to the abbot, impressing him with how much he'd finished, even if it wasn't done well. That night, a strong wind blew through the mountains. By morning, Nima went to check on the wall and saw that half of it had collapsed. Each stone that he'd placed so hastily had fallen, making a loud, unsettling sound. Ashamed, Nima went to the abbot and confessed what he'd done. He explained how impatient he'd become, wanting to finish the task quickly, and how he'd built the wall poorly because of it. The old monk listened patiently, then smiled kindly. "Nima, come with me," he said. The abbot led Nima back to the pile of stones and asked him, "Do you see anything wrong with these stones? Are they different from before?" Nima looked closely and realized, "They're the same stones, abbot. You gave me the same pile of stones to build my wall with." The abbot nodded. "Yes, these stones are exactly the same. Yet the wall you built with them isn't." "Why is that?" Nima thought for a moment. "Because I placed them differently, abbot. I didn't take the time to place each stone carefully like I did the first day. Instead, I tried to finish quickly, and because I was in a hurry, the wall fell apart." The abbot put a hand on Nima's shoulder. "Nima, do you know why I asked you to place only one stone each day?" Nima shook his head. "I wanted to teach you a valuable lesson, my son. Every day you spend building your wall is like a day in your life. Every stone you place represents the actions you take. The wall you build is your life's work, your accomplishments and habits. Your character is like the stones, some big, some small. They're all there for you to use." Nima listened intently, understanding the gravity of the lesson. The abbot continued, "When you rush, you focus only on finishing, not on doing things well. But when you place one stone each day with care and patience, each stone is strong and steady. With time, they hold each other firmly, no matter how much wind may blow or rain fall. They are unshaken because they are bound together strongly, stone by stone." The abbot pointed to the fallen stones. "This wall collapsed because you tried to stack too many stones at once. In your impatience, you didn't take the time to make sure each stone was level and secure. This is like taking on too much all at once in life, rushing without focus. While those who do a little each day, day after day, slowly build a strong foundation for their lives. Small things done consistently make life unshakable." Nima bowed his head in understanding. The abbot placed a hand on his back, guiding him towards the stones again. "Now rebuild your wall, Nima. This time, remember our conversation. Take your time, place each stone carefully, and let the wind blow freely between them. Let the rain fall, too. They will help wash away the unevenness until each stone stands firmly." From that day forward, Nima placed one stone each day, patiently and mindfully. He meditated on the words of the old abbot, letting them sink deep into his heart. He realized that greatness wasn't built in a day, but by consistent, small actions repeated over time. Though it seemed slow at first, he knew the path the abbot showed him would lead to steady progress, unwavering strength, and a life of unshakable fulfillment. As the seasons changed, the wall grew steadily taller, stone by stone. Many storms came and went, but the wall stood firm against the winds and rains. The stones, though simple, formed a structure of remarkable strength and endurance. Each sunrise, Nima approached his wall with renewed determination. He would select a stone that fit perfectly and position it securely, fitting it precisely with the ones already there. His movements, though repetitive, held a deep concentration and mindfulness. There were times when doubts crept into his mind, whispering that perhaps the wall wasn't the best use of his time, or that maybe there were more important tasks to attend to. But Nima pushed those thoughts away, focusing instead on the feel of the cold stone beneath his hands, the gentle scrape as he smoothed its edges, and the deep satisfaction that came from a day's work well done. Years turned into decades, and the wall reached a height that dwarfed Nima himself. Its stones, weathered and worn smooth by time, formed a structure of remarkable strength and endurance. Villagers and monks would sit by the wall, resting in its shade, never knowing it was built by a young monk who learned a profound lesson about life. From an old abbot, the monastery thrived during Nima's lifetime, not because of any grand or sweeping changes he made, but because of the steadfast dedication he showed in his daily routine. Even after becoming the new abbot, he didn't abandon his stone wall. Each evening, after guiding the monastery in prayer and meditation, he would return to his beloved wall, finding solace and purpose in its familiar presence. One day, many years later, a young monk approached the aged Nima as he sat beside his nearly complete wall. "Abbot, you have taught us so many teachings from the ancients. May I ask, what is the most important lesson you have learned in your life?" Nima turned to him, his eyes filled with a lifetime of wisdom. "Look around you, young monk," he said, gesturing to the almost completed wall, now so tall it touched the sky. "What do you see?" The young monk looked at the wall, puzzled by the question. "A wall, Abbot, strong and tall, reaching towards the heavens." Nima smiled, his heart full. "That, young monk, is the most important lesson I have learned. Great things are not built overnight. It is by the small, steady steps done daily and done well that we achieve greatness. Each stone placed here has made the wall stronger. Each day lived with intention and mindfulness adds to the strength of our character. True mastery comes not from a single burst of energy, but from consistent effort over time. Remember this, young monk, and you will find success in whatever path you choose." The young monk listened, absorbing the abbot's words like a sponge. He knew in his heart that the lesson went beyond just building a wall. It was a lesson about life, about perseverance, and the power of small, consistent actions over time. As the sun set that evening, casting long shadows across the land, Nima joined the other monks for their evening prayer. Standing tall among them, he looked towards the newly placed stone in the almost completed wall. It was a perfect ending to yet another day, another step closer to completion. The wall, like his life, had been a testament to the power of consistency, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence. Each stone a silent witness to a life well lived. And as he prayed, he couldn't help but smile, knowing that his life's work was almost complete. In the end, Nima's wall became a legendary landmark, drawing pilgrims and travelers from distant lands. It stood as a silent testament to the power of consistency, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence. More than just stones piled high, it was a symbol of an unwavering spirit, a life well lived, and the enduring legacy of one monk's dedication to his craft. If you like this story, share it with your friends and make sure to hit that subscribe button.